Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? I hope you come on. I promised last week that I would guide you once again in guided meditation, and I found a really good one for today. It's a chakra meditation, and I'm not ignoring you as I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to go live so I can get your comments. So if you're on, I'd love to hear you say hi. I love that when you do that. Um, and how y'all doing today? Hope you're doing well. I want to do a guided meditation that's going to help balance all your chakras. Hi, Susan. There you go. Okay, how are you? Good to see you on here, my friend. I know I'm a little bit late, everybody. I had a computer issue this morning. I tried to get on my computer and it wouldn't take my password. Thank God I have good friends that know more about computer than me, so I can call right up and I got on here. So I'm a couple minutes late, but I'm going to guide you in a nice chakra balancing meditation. Hi, Deanna. How are you? It's good to see you on here. Cool. And you know what else I want to do too? I'm trying to find things to help us stay balanced, like at this time of year, because I always feel like at this time of year I get knocked off a little center because everybody's busy, everybody's doing so much. We're all like that, right? We start to get a little bit frazzled or what have you, or I've heard a lot of people say that. That's why I decided to do Facebook Live meditations on Sundays, at least for now. Hi, Beverly. It's good to see you on here too. So, again, we're going to do a chakra balancing meditation in a few minutes. Okay. And I found something I wanted to share with you too. And this is something, and I've had this for a long time, and I got it. I kind of adjusted it and sort of added my own things to it, but it's a Tony Robbins exercise. And it's called We Can Change Our Lives If We Change Our Thinking, okay, or adjust our thinking. Hey, hi, Gloria. How are you? Glad you came on. So, have you ever heard that saying, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right? Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. I remember the first time I heard that saying. I'm pretty sure it's by Henry Ford, and I worked at a Ford dealership, and they sent us to something in Detroit, and I went to Henry Ford's house, which was pretty neat to see, and his museum. And I remember hearing that saying then, that whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right, and it's so true, right? Because if you walk around and you say all the time, I can't do that. I can't do it. It's impossible. I'm never going to get there. Then it almost seems like that's kind of what you draw in, are ways to help you not do it rather than ways to help you. And if you say you can, okay, I feel that makes a huge difference. So it does have a lot to do with our thinking. That's one of my most favorite phrases. So, okay, so it says, first thing it says, life is uncertain, stop fighting for certainty. Does that resonate with anybody? For sure, that resonates with me. Life is uncertain. Stop fighting for certainty. I always want to know, give me certainty. I want to know what's going on or what's happening, right? And you just don't know. You kind of have to live each day, like go one day at a time. The other thing that it says here is the secret to life is giving. If you help humanity, you will get insights. Isn't that the truth too? Do you find that, like, when you do something for somebody else, like all of a sudden, like, you sort of feel like you're in the flow of this amazing energy? It's fantastic. So, okay, so and so that's some of the things with Tony Robbins, and he kind of says this too. He kind of gives you some things. 15-minute daily plan. Okay. Yeah. Isn't it true, Susan? I think so too. I love when everybody writes on there. I love having conversation. I can't believe we can do this and have conversations on Facebook Live. So, okay. So here's a 15-minute plan to change your life. Okay. Tony Robbins says, wake up. And this is to help you kind of, again, stay balanced. Okay. And centered during this time. Good morning, Amy. Good to see you on. Okay, so wake up your brain as soon as you get out of bed. All right. So it gets you in the right state. Okay. So he talks about like your state or your state of mind. And he says spend 4 or 5 minutes bouncing, walking, or something with movement. All right. I have tried this. I'm not usually a good mover. When I first get out of bed, I want to sit for a while. But if you get up, okay, a qigong move, I won't stand up and do it because you won't be able to see me. But you can pretty much just kind of bounce. See how I'm kind of bouncing and let your arms just kind of move wherever. It reminds you of when you were a kid. Remember that? And you just kind of bounced around. You didn't care if you felt like it. Remember going, that kind of sound. Don Scott, who's a qigong teacher, a good friend of mine, used to do that. And he'd have us just go like this and stand up and kind of bounce and even make that sound sometimes too. And it made you feel better and put you back in balance. So that's a really good thing to do. Second thing Tony Robbins says is if you want to have a good day, okay, and stay in balance, is tap into the power that changes your life, and that is gratitude. Okay, I talk about that all the time. It's the emotion that changes people's lives more than any other. So he says, write down, every morning, get up, okay, and write down 10 things you're grateful for. Okay. He says this, and this is actually true. Think about this. You can't be fearful and or angry at the same time you are feeling grateful. Isn't that true? So as soon as you start focusing on gratitude and you start thinking about being grateful, you can't, it takes you out of that, that lack or that fear or what have you. So it helps tremendously. And then he says, last 5 minutes. This is like a 15-minute plan to help you have a good day and to change your life because you're changing the way you're thinking. So last 5 minutes, he says, visualize what you want your life to look like, or visualize your goal. See yourself already there or already doing it. Visualize what you want your day to look like or what you want to achieve. Has anybody done that and like tried the, hi, Amy Smith, how are you? I see 2 Amy's in a row. Thanks for coming on. But does anybody ever do that? You visualize something, and you use affirmations to bring something into your life. And I'm a firm believer in that. Like, I know when I've done that, I remember my story for that is I wanted to put a fence in my yard because I had 3 dogs and we didn't have a fence. So it was kind of crazy. And I went to go price out a fence and it was like $12,000 or something to have a fence done. And I'm like, we can't afford, that's crazy. There's got to be a way to do this for a better price. So I started meditating every day and I started visualizing and I kept seeing the fence in my yard and I was very grateful for it. And you got to feel this too. You can't just see it. You got to feel like how wonderful it feels for us and for the dog. And sure enough, all of a sudden, my husband comes home and says, I found somebody that could, make the holes for a fence if we wanted to do a fence, and he'd charge us like $100, like the holes for the posts. And then he comes home the next day and he says, I found a place that we can get all the materials for a fence for about $1,000. So we ended up with the fence, the exact fence I visualized, and I feel like I visualized it. And what that did, it didn't all of a sudden magically bring the fence in my yard, but what it did do is it brought me the things I needed to put a fence in for $1,000 instead of $12,000, which, by the way, we actually did it ourselves. So you can imagine that was actually kind of funny. So, but anyway, this fence is still there. It's lasted a long time. So just real quick, something to do to stay centered, especially this time of year, because that's why I want to do these meditations, is wake your brain up as soon as you get out of bed. So spend 4 or 5 minutes bouncing around or go walking or something. Okay. Then tap into gratitude. Okay. Think of, I feel 3 to 5 things you're grateful for, because that changes your whole state of mind. And then do some visualization and even just visualize your day. Like, I think that's a great thing to do as well. So anyway, I wanted to give you that, and I want to do a meditation. It's a guided meditation, and I'm finding it right now. Okay, so this is a guided chakra meditation. Okay, and your chakras, if anybody doesn't know, I'm sure you do, but it's your 7 main energy centers in your body. Okay, and if we balance those, which I'm going to do it with you with the guided meditation, which I wanted to tell you this too. We're putting our guided meditations up on my website. So if you go on santoshaHolisticCenter.com, I'll put it in the comments. You can get like any meditations we do are going to be up on the website. And actually, Karen Sully, who's my partner in crime, my friend who helps me with everything I do, she is setting those meditations. Right now, you're not going to have music, but if you go to the website and listen to them, she has put music in them by Shad Diamond, who's another. He's an excellent. He composes his own music, and he's letting us use it for meditation. So I'm gonna invite you now. Okay, let's meditate. To take a deep breath in and exhale. And another deep breath in and exhale. And it's so important when you want to relax to breathe all the way into your belly. Don't chest breathe, breathe all the way into your belly. And then exhale. Breathing in all the way to your belly and exhale. And on your next exhale, begin moving your attention to the base of your spine, feeling the weight of your body resting on your root chakra, your chakra of support and belonging. And see your root chakra connecting to the ground below. Breathing into your roots and see them taking in pranic energy and nourishment from the earth. Earth energy moving into your root chakra. And as you're doing this, begin to visualize the color red. See your roots slowly becoming red, grounding you in the here and now. As you feel the earth supporting your existence and your being unconditionally. And just taking a moment to feel that grounding in your root chakra, bathed in red. Resting in the awareness. And when ready, moving your attention now to your lower abdomen, just below your navel, to your sacral chakra, the seat of your creative impulse, emotional intelligence, and pleasure. Breathing into your sacral chakra, seeing it gently expand like ripples on the surface of a lake. See it flowing and moving freely like water. And begin to visualize the color orange bathing the ripples and your chakra. Feeling the water nourishing and satisfying all your needs and creative urges. Resting in your awareness, seeing the two colors red, and orange, and feel the support and nourishment of both the root chakra and the sacral chakra. Resting in your awareness for a moment. And moving your awareness now up to the area below your sternum, between your chest and navel, to the solar plexus chakra or your power chakra. Breathing into your solar plexus chakra, seeing it fill up with fiery flames. Feeling the transformational heat and energy of fire, which changes everything that crosses its path. Visualizing the color yellow, bathing your chakra, your solar plexus chakra, like bright sunshine, replenishing and nurturing it, like the sun nourishes all life on our planet. Feel your power getting stronger, power to serve, to help, and to nurture other beings and your environment. Resting in this awareness and being aware of the three colors now: red, orange, and yellow. And feel the support, nourishment, and strength of the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras. And when you feel ready, bringing your awareness now up to the center of your chest, to your heart chakra, the chakra of love, compassion, and empathy. Breathing into your heart chakra and see it soften and lighten on your breath. Feel it expanding outward, gently caressing everything it touches, like moving air. And visualize the color green, the rich, sprouting color of spring. Feel the fresh air renewing your chakra, and the color green healing and providing new life to it. See your heart expanding and sending loving kindness and compassion to all creation. Resting in the awareness and seeing the four colors now: red, orange, yellow, and green. And feel the support, nourishment, strength, and love of your root, sacral, solar plexus, and heart chakras. And taking a moment now and moving up to your throat chakra, the chakra of self-expression and your personal truth. Breathing into your throat chakra and see it sending soft vibrations into the space or ethers. Visualize the color blue, the color of lapis, bathing your throat chakra. Feel the chakra opening and clearing, freeing your ability to express your truth. Resting in your awareness for a moment. And see the 5 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. And feel the support, nourishment, strength, love, and truth of the root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, and throat chakras. And when you are ready now, begin to move your awareness to the center of your forehead, in between your eyebrows, to your third eye chakra, the chakra of intuition and insight. Visualizing a deep indigo color bathing your chakra, bringing clarity, insight, understanding, and also heightening your intuition as you focus on your third eye chakra. Resting in the awareness once again for a moment. And see the 6 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and indigo. And feel the support, nourishment, strength, love, and insight of your root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, and third eye chakras. And moving on up now to your crown chakra at the top of your head, your connection to the higher consciousness or divine spirit. Breathing into your crown chakra and feel it opening to the sky above. Visualizing a violet or purple light softly bathing your crown chakra and gently harmonizing you with the rest of creation. Feel your oneness with all there is. Resting in this awareness, seeing the 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and the connectedness of all your chakras from the root all the way up to the crown as you feel yourself in perfect balance. And bringing your focus back to the rising and falling of your breath. And feel the perfection of the moment. And also bask in your own perfection, your own uniqueness, allowing yourself to feel how special you are. Knowing that all you need to do is stay connected to your special self. No need to ever compare yourself to anyone else. Just be you. We're all perfect in our own way. You are perfect in this very moment. And I invite you now to focus the energy back to your heart and just focus on your heart for a moment. Seeing your heart surrounded by white light that comes from spirit, from the universe, healing energy. And I invite you to feel that energy from your heart, that white light moving through your body, just putting you back in anything else that still needs balancing you. And I want you to imagine now that that white light is coming from your heart like a flashlight in a way. And you're imagining anybody in your life that you would like to send healing to. Imagine that they're standing in front of you and they're receiving this beautiful light from your heart. And you're surrounding them in this beautiful, perfect white light of healing. And when you are ready, also begin sending this white light of healing and peace out to the world. We can make a difference by coming together in meditation and sending white light of healing out into the world. See yourself doing that, setting your intention that the healing energy goes where it's needed most. Or perhaps you have a certain destination in mind that you would like to send it to, so do that. Or simply see a globe in your mind or a picture of the earth, encircling it with this beautiful white light and energy that's coming from the universe into your heart and being sent out with the intention of peace and harmony and healing going out to our world. And when you feel ready, take another deep breath in and exhale, focusing on your heart just for a moment. And I invite you just to think of some things that you're grateful for in your life, because gratitude changes everything if we focus on gratitude. What are you grateful for? And maybe even writing it in the chat or our comment section as you begin returning to this, our virtual Facebook Live room. Opening your eyes, wiggling your fingers and toes. I'm grateful for all of you for coming on and listening to me. I appreciate that. I really do feel. I remember my teacher was Elaine Thomas, and I remember Elaine Thomas always saying that sometimes, like, we think we can't do anything, right? That there's somebody that we know that's going through a challenging time, or maybe one of our kids. I know with my kids, I can't always give opinions; they get mad. And so we wonder, what can we do to make a difference in the world anywhere? We can meditate, okay, because we shift our energy when we do that. And when we shift our energy and then we're around other people, they can't help but shift theirs too. You see, it makes a difference. And you can always bring white light down from above and bring it into your heart, okay, and send it out to whoever you know that needs that healing. That's what you can do. It really works. Or send it out to the world. And I feel like if we meet like this on Sundays, okay, and we meditate together and we send healing out to the world, we're going to make a difference. Okay, I know we are. So, okay. Oh, Deanna, you and the calm you bring. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Deanna. I hope I do. Thank you. And I'm grateful for you as well. And Susan, grateful for these moments. Me too. Me too. I feel the same way. It's just nice to meet. That's, I have to say, that's one good thing that's come out of all this last 2 years is that I never went on Facebook Live before or did things on Zoom, and it's nice because we can connect. We can feel the energy still, okay, even though we're not here in person. Although I will say, next Sunday, we're having I'm going to do meditation. It's going to be virtual and in person at Santosha, and I'm going to do a guided meditation with the sounds of sound bowls. And we actually have the equipment now that if you listen to a sound bowl healing Tibetan sound bowls on Facebook Live or virtually, it sounds like you're in person. So I have to thank my Karen and Tim for that. Mostly Tim kind of set that one up. So yeah. Beverly, I'm grateful for all of you as we support each other. Yeah, all of us here today, right? We're all supporting each other. That's what we have to do, right? So if we keep doing that, we can make a difference. I really believe that. It's one person at a time. It's one smile at a time. I feel like, I know we have masks, but we can still smile, and smiles are infectious. Or saying hello to somebody, kind of with that smile. I think you can have a smile in your voice. I feel like when I smile, my voice sounds different. So I know I definitely get those crinkles in my eyes. What are you going to do? But I just think, and be kind. I feel like that is so important, is be kind. Kindness goes such a long way, especially this time of year. Okay. It's a joyful time. And I love going out and looking at the Christmas lights and the magic of the season. And then I try to always be aware of those that are, maybe have lost someone. And actually I want to talk about that. And one of our upcoming either on here or on the radio show, I want to talk about that, and what can we do to support those that have lost someone. But that's not the only reason. Some people are alone, or they're having financial difficulties, or they lost their job, or who knows. And I feel like it's so important that if we know of somebody, to make sure we reach out. And nowadays with social media, I mean, you can stop by, you can give a phone call, but you can send a text. I know sometimes, I'll get a text in the middle of my day that's a stressful, crazy day, and somebody just writes something nice with a smiley face, and it changes my whole day, right? So, oh, thanks, Amy. I love doing it, and thank you for coming on and listening. So it wouldn't be any good if nobody listened. So I appreciate it, and I don't want to keep you a long time. To try to keep this a half an hour, because I feel like that doesn't take a lot of time, a lot out of people's times. And know this too, that the meditations are going to be on our website. So you can go on like the front page of santoshaholistic.center.com. And if you feel like listening to one of the guided meditations again, you'll be able to do it. So yeah, thank you. And thanks everybody so very much. I hope you enjoy very much the rest of your Sunday. And I will see you next Sunday too. Okay. Have a great day. Thank you.